Where are you guys gonna put that spooky ghost?
No, we're gonna.
This kind of hurts because you can just get the DP can just kind of easily farm them, but I think this is more than likely a Death Prophet favored matchup, especially with the Bounty Hunter going to be roaming in and putting pressure. Right away, we see General.
Look at this now.
Claiming the Bounty Rune.
Yeah, getting 3 of the runes here. Nice little play from General. Can he get out, though? May cost him his life. The kinetic field's going to be there to trap him down. And as you can see, Spectre and CemaTheSlayeR closing in on him.
Oh, the body blocks by Silent. Oh, they're going to get him here.
That's going to be your first blood. And going, of course, to the Spectre. Is tagged up as the Rio, so
it looks like it's going to be pretty tough to actually contest it.
AfterLife is going to head in. We'll see if he can go for any sort of fishy plays.
Oh,
he managed to pick up the Aegis. AfterLife snatches the Aegis straight out of the claws of Navi. And he's trying to walk it off here. He's still got the borrowed time. They'll drop the Golem onto the ulted Abaddon. And now Vega, they're on the retreat. General, hook shots forward, finds CemaTheSlayeR. The Battery Assault, meaning there's no chance to cast the Overgrowth. And Navi, they are looking for more. The chase down onto G. They'll get the Earthshock to slow him down. Shields there from AfterLife. Isn't enough to save G and Navi. Get the Roshan.
But they need to have those heroes in the right position. They didn't have Dendi there because he was finishing off the bottom tower, grabbing the Arcane Room, so he doesn't have the Spirit Siphon to chase people out. So whenever they go for those, they have to have the best heroes and proper hero setup. AfterLife finished his Radiance. He's getting gone on, but he's very tanky.
And I don't think you're killing this now. The General and SoNNeikO trying to commit, but they're just going to turn here, Vega Squadron. The Hawk comes through. They've already lost one, and this has been a pretty bad call for Navi, unless they could turn it around with the Exorcism. Dendi turning back towards him, but CemaTheSlayeR on the low ground with the Overgrowth, holding Dendi back. The Poison Over being committed here on the DP. They will actually take down AfterLife finally on the Abaddon, and it looks like at the end of the day, the Exorcism is too much still for Vega Squadron to fight into, despite what looked to be a fantastic start for them in that fight there. You know, Navi committing heavily onto the Abaddon from getting away from this one, making it very hard for Pajkatt to commit on the burst. Yeah, finds the Disruptor on the sidelines, and now no Static Storm, no Kinetic Field, no Disruptor. General with the wraparound, trapping Vega Squadron in. AfterLife looking to turn, does have the borrowed time available again. General playing around on the backlines, actually takes down the Rio on the Spectre. Spectre's out and down. Does pay with his life, General, but absolutely worth it from there to get
Silver Edge, and then Death Prophet gets a silence on him. That's how you bring down the Abaddon every single time. And it works well versus Spectre too, removing that Desolate, removing the Dispersion once he gets the Silver Edge. Definitely a good adjustment there by Pajkatt. G in mid lane, he's tracked up. Looks like they want to do an aggressive play on him. He is very alone.
They could commit the chaotic offering for this if they see necessary. He'll force himself back, jump forward from Pajkatt with the Earthshot. There's the Golems to follow up. And Navi again, pick up 2. As a whole, mid lane, the Rio being spotted out straight in, but the Manta Star's there. He backs off. Navi now looking to reposition themselves. Exorcism still unavailable for a good amount of time. They'll go in here with a 2-man Poison Over. SoNNeikO will be the first to fall. Dendi uses himself up, but he cannot save it from the onslaught that Vega bring. Quite fighting Biver, though. Will get himself out with a clutch Shadow Word TP away. Vega Squadron, they get to
on Exorcism too because of that Octarine finished up.
And here we go. Hop back in as the siege continues, and there's the Golem Drop straight away. Managing to actually get 2 on the front lines. Great start for them as they take down the Abaddon immediately. I believe with the combination of the Silver Edge hit and the silence, no escape for the Abaddon. AfterLife actually buying back the Rio, trapped up by General's Cogs. And Vega, they found 3 and they may even get more here. Dendi, Exorcism actually will now wear off. He's in a bit of a vulnerable position, very high on the high ground. Poison Over comes in from G. Dendi trying to get himself away, healing himself up with the Soul Siphon. Navi's still there to back up. Pajkatt jumps back in, rips into G. That's G out. AfterLife pops the ult this time. Navi being split up. The Horn comes through. This could be a massive cleanup here for Vega Squadron. They've got to. Pajkatt, will he fall as well? The Earthshock slowing down the Rio. He'll continue to try and chase. General will be finished off on the backlines, and they get Pajkatt as well. Triple kill for the Rio. Navi make the call to try and catch Vega off with this one. But Vega, they've already got the high ground here. They head up to the better position. There'll be a bit of a go onto the Rio, but he's already out of there. Manta's away, up to the high ground.
The flank on the back line.
Let's see if they can get the good wraparound. They get the trap onto the Warlock, so there's going to be no Golem. In comes the Horn from Rio. They focus Biver first, but he gets the Golem off before he goes down. Now Dendi and Pajkatt moving forward. Pajkatt had just finished off the BKB, but already Navi, they've lost 2. Dendi being surrounded, gone on by AfterLife and CemaTheSlayeR. The bash comes through from the tree, and do they have the damage to bring him down? He'll use himself up. Can Dendi keep himself alive? The Octarine is trying to do its best, but it's not enough heals. Navi, they lose a 4th. It's going to be there with the heal. The tower's going to be fine, and now the killing begins for Vega Squadron. They find SoNNeikO, and in fact, he's tracked himself. The use of the Lotus Orb there, causing the bounty to spell his own death. They've trapped up Pajkatt here on the Ursa, as now it's Vega just moving on for kill after kill. You have the vision here for Pajkatt. The superior speed, he's out of there with the dagger. Very hard for Navi to chase. General maybe thinking about going for a hook shot. He's looking for the opening, and he will actually get the connection onto G. Looking to push him back with the close. No, he goes forward. He's managed to catch two, but in fact, oh, they just turn him, and the BKB in the blade mail is not going to save General. General ripped to pieces. The poison over coming out in time. Pajkatt will finish off the Venom with the Earth Shock, so it's a 1-for-1 at the moment. 80 seconds without G. AfterLife being chased down, but the Static Storm's there, holding to Navi back. Pajkatt moves on forward with the BKB, gets the bash onto AfterLife, but the borrowed time is still there for the Abaddon. AfterLife on the retreat. Dendi has the Exorcism out and ready to go. They need to do something with this and the Golem, it feels like. Squadron already swooping around. General will try and hold them back with the cog block. Gale did connect. CemaTheSlayeR and G looking for blood. Navi on the way back. There's the Horn, though, ready to set things up. The Rio going straight in, looking for the wall up, but the turnaround's there. They'll drop the Golem. General hooks in. BKB's been put. They trapped up CemaTheSlayeR, but it looks like he just doesn't care. Walks his way out of there. The Spectre now going ham as Pajkatt being focused down towards the south. Double kill for the Rio, and he's not done yet. Dendi now the next focus. Has the Exorcism out there, but it looks like it's not going to be enough damage to get the kills. Silent and AfterLife turn towards him, bring him down. The gem's been dropped, and now with the glimpse back onto General. Vega Squadron, they're not done yet. They'll pick up the clockwork as well.
So it's just always a good item pickup.
Oh, Pajkatt finds G, but immediately the Static Storm dropped down in response. The chaotic offering is there, but it's just not enough. Poison over, G throws it out, and he's still at max health here, surviving through this all. Navi now being forced back. Biver the first to be taken down, and now here comes the Rio. Moving in onto the fight. A good four-man silence from Dendi, but will it buy them time to turn around? Pajkatt looks back towards the Spectre, bringing the Rio down low, but they've already killed off Dendi. They'll turn towards Pajkatt, pick up a third and a fourth, as the lightning procs come through, and Navi getting wiped to the ground. None of these four heroes having buyback available. And at this point, you've just got to imagine that Navi are probably talking over what went wrong and looking to go into game two. And indeed, there we have it. The GG finally comes out from Navi as Vega Squadron take it with incredible power here in the late game. And at the end of the day, you know, Navi just with a draft that had its strengths. We saw it at the start. Yeah. They had a strong beginning. It just wasn't strong enough. I'm liking Navi's draft a whole lot more than what we saw in game one. You have to be very careful.
Dendi getting ran up by a hasted tree.
Can they bring him down this time? Being chased right back between the trees.
Nice
there
stun.
will be a hold back with the light strike. In fact, he turns and turns, gets the kill. Dendi very nicely keeping himself alive there. Doesn't find kill potential here with his first use of the Metamorphosis.
To get the glimpse on the Bat Rider. He looks like he's in a lot of trouble, but he gets the flame break off against SoNNeikO, holding the stun and able to claim him down. Do they have the grave? They have living armor as well. SoNNeikO getting turned on.
Look at this turn with Silent and Shoma. Will now start to head away. Leech Seed available again in a second. Still has backup, and General's going to be one to turn up as well with the Iron Shells. Bringing Shoma down low. The heal bomb again, not quite enough to kill off Pajkatt. AfterLife has now returned to the fray. General chasing down Silent, now out of mana, so General picks up the double kill.
This is our time to go. We have to make like a full rotation to try to commit.
Good wrap around from the back. We're going to see Biver again, try and cover the place, but there's no way they can catch him. He's got Blade Fury, so you're not going to be able to glimpse him into the Static Storm. SoNNeikO dives deep, immediately taken down there by the Omni Slash into the Blade Fury, and look at Shoma getting to position, gets the Overgrowth onto one, but that will be another secured kill here for Vega Squadron. Navi looking for a play though. They're smoked up, wrapping around towards the mid lane. Ultimates are up for the most part of Vega Squadron. They have the Exorcism, the Omni, and the Lasso, the big ones that they need for this sort of engagement. General on the front lines, gets the vacuum, nicely done into the Light Strike away onto two. The Silence coming out onto both of them with the Static Storm, but the Grave is there, trying to keep G alive. He's dragged back, uses himself up, he'll still go down. Navi, they find the first big kill. Now moving towards Shoma. The Amplifier's on and the chase down is there, but the Dazzle heals enough to keep him alive. ALOHADANCE came in on the backlines with the Omni Slash, picked up Dendi. Lasso now onto SoNNeikO. The crush won't connect. There's the crit. Comes in from Aloha. Picks up a second. Now a look towards Pajkatt. Have they got the chase down Blade Fury to make sure that the glimpse from Biver does not drag Aloha away from this man. The Thunder comes out from Pajkatt. There's the vacuum onto four. Again, keeping them well controlled. General really holding Navi in a good place this game, but now they're ready to turn back in. It's not quite enough. Vega, they're not held back. Biver with 3 stacks upon it. The jump forward from AfterLife as he's looking towards General. It's a big kill to get. General has been racking up the action, and AfterLife, he'll be the one to claim the bounty. Takes him down, gets a double kill. They're looking return turn to chase down Shoma. The Amplifier's on him. He'll hold back the Slardar with the overgrowth. Dendi looking for the chain stun. Gets the light strike off. The living armor not going to be enough to save CemaTheSlayeR, as he almost certainly will for one more slap. No, he's not going to quite make it. Okay, they've got the glimpse. No mana from the Dazzle to allow any chance of a shallow grave.
He does see them walking out of the pit. He gets glimpse though.
Oh, is it going to be a good glimpse? It will this time. Gets the crush follow through, but the backups there from the Dazzle. Great overgrowth from Shoma. Holds back 4. They'll try and drag AfterLife back with a vacuum, but he gets the lasso off before the Static Storm is laid down. Drags SoNNeikO into a suboptimal position, and he's taken down immediately. That's going to be the Slardar out and done. Vega looking to continue the fight. Silence onto the TB, but the drag backs there onto G. Glimpsed away from the Terrorblade. Pajkatt falling low because of the Omni Slash, but he turns. Sunder's there. Heals back up. The Reflection as well, trying to force back Vega, but G with the chase down attempt. Yule's set up. Exorcism's out. They've cornered Pajkatt. The Sunder already being used. No escape for Pajkatt. They'll pick up the TB kill as well.
Just getting caught out very far in an aggressive position, as you know, and this time as a Dazzle, last time as a Disruptor. AfterLife.
Actually, a bit of a mess up there. It looked like it was a self-heals to dodge it, but it was actually one of Navi's Yules. So a bit of miscoordination. At the end of the day, SoNNeikO the one to lose his life there. And they'll look to move in for more. G with the Yule set up onto Biver. There'll be a second pickoff. So they know that there's no Pajkatt actually for this play. This could be a good read for them to try and go. But the combo is there. Quickly from General gets the 2-man vacuum into the Static Storm. They've lost 2 already. G trying to continue a man up the fight here with a good Exorcism. Silence onto 2. The overgrowth came out in time. Great Lotus Sword play. Ends up meaning the Dendi. Laguna blades himself in the face, but it doesn't look to matter. Pajkatt manning up for the fight. The Metamorphosis looking to be enough damage to bring them down, and at the end of the day, Navi clean up. Triple kill for General. ALOHADANCE feeling very confident committing with that double damage. We'll see what Navi can do. They've got a huge wombo combo potential. It's all about the leading from General. There's the jump, grabs 2, into the light strike, Static Storm as well. The burst from Dendi, they pick it up a second. And there we have it. This is so scary for Vega Squadron. Navi have this wombo combo that they are pulling off some big plays of. General with some brilliant lead-ins. AfterLife's actually going to jump back into the pit for what seems to be a very greedy play here. The Firefly wears out and he throws away his life. Unnecessary play there from the Batrider.
Even if you have like perfect positioning, 1 or 2 you're going to get caught in that, and you see exactly what happens.
Oh, very nice little self-force there onto G, dragging him back. They've got the Grave to try and keep him alive here. He's using the Soul Siphon. Is it going to be enough to heal as well? It's not enough. Dendi comes through with the Laguna Blade. That's going to knock him down to the sidelines for 70 seconds. No buyback available on his Death Prophet, so Navi with the availability to push straight in down the mid lane, falls straight onto the racks. What can they do to stop it? There's the jump forward, but the glimpse is there, breaking the lasso. Dendi will be kept alive for the time being. The Omni Slash bouncing around, not enough to bring down the Lina. Pajkatt turns straight away in towards the target. The Grave there to buy some time, some chance for ALOHADANCE. The healing ward's out. Can it keep him alive? No, it can't. Pajkatt cuts into him. That's the jug down for 70 seconds. Pajkatt being focused. He backs away, still holding on to the Aegis. General back in, punches into the racks, finishes off the ranged rack. Did you see that? I think that's General having a bit of a troll. Look what he's queued up on the darks here.
He's got Rapier in his quick buy on General. Oh, he gets the combo.
Oh my goodness, General, get that man a Divine Rapier right now. 3-man vacuum combo there coming out from the boy. Buyback from the Death Prophet immediately, but General.
They're just watching their buildings die now at this point.
How do you stop this? It really feels like you've got to throw everything in, and there's the lasso lead in. The Glimpse will be there to break it. Yules to protect Dendi from the Omni Slash initial initiation. Pajkatt now turning towards ALOHADANCE, who has to back away. The Shrine Healer, but again, General with a 2-man vacuum into the crush follow through for SoNNeikO. They'll pick up both the kills here. G will buy himself some time. It's not enough. The light strike timing's there perfectly from Dendi. Let's see what they can get out of this. Any chance of Vega slowing this one down? ALOHADANCE will jump forward, but Navi, they look straight towards the Ancient. And there is no stopping them now at this stage. In fact, they'll find some kills on the way down. ALOHADANCE getting caught out, bursted down by Dendi's Laguna Blade. They'll find themselves, and there we have it. GG, well played.